Who's Addie?
I'm Matthew's friend, and I love Xing Tang because it feels very delicious and warm and cold at the same time.
So what'd you get?
I got the herbal jelly, Boba.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try it now. Wait. Wait. This is like insane. Okay, I did that and you didn't see that.
I will be keeping that.
Amazing. I'm so glad. And I'll try this.
Yeah,
now,
first taste. First thoughts.
This is my first time trying the herbal jelly. So first you get the herbal jelly, which is cold, and then you get the warm boba. So if you're like really a texture person, this is for you. So far I'm enjoying this. I think it's gonna stay interesting throughout the whole drink.
And what is herbal jelly for those who don't know?
Herbal jelly can mean multiple things. You can have like grass jelly, ayu jelly. It's just like very cold and very smooth. And it adds like a different element of flavor to the boba that you might not otherwise get. So I recommend it.
Cool. All right.
Who are you?
I'm Matthew Mango. You should know me. This is my channel. So we just came from Xing Tang. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But it is a Taiwanese bubble tea chain that started in Taipei by Edison Chen. They claim to have popularized the brown sugar boba milk tea drink everywhere across the world, so that is what I get. That is what they recommended. Apparently his grandmother invented the recipe, so the more you know. It's very warm on the bottom here. I don't know if I got footage of it, but they do make and mix the tapioca fresh right in front of you. The milk, as you can see, is just seeping down as we walked over here to St. Mark's.
Yay!
First try. See if you can get it first try.
No.
But first sip here. Whoa. Okay. So the milk came up, and then the brown sugar slowly after. Mm-hmm. It tastes like a milkshake almost, for low key. I think it is important to note that it is not mixed at all in the drink, and it mixes in your mouth instead of the drink, which is something new.
You have the option to shake it first, if
yes,
that's
but
what you prefer.
with these tops,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That might affect the ratio. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll do a post review later, but I have high hopes. I'm praying the milk sugar ratio remains consistent. Okay, there we go.
Tell me the number, and then you have to find it.
Yeah.
Here. It's gonna take a while. This corresponds to this one.
Right.
So you just hope that there's still a fortune left. There are. And we'll see what my luck is. Where it says I should ignore any noise and be persistent on your goal. Which means I have good average luck.
Okay. Let me try mine then.
Yeah.
68. All right. Which
So you're here.
is no 68.
68?
I'm blind.
I think you're here. You're 68.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Or it's 86.
86. Yeah. It is not the end of the road if you make a turn. That is actually extremely fitting for me right now. Okay.
Okay, so I did drink everything in here, including needing to fish out the remaining boba from the ice. It was really good. I think having herbal jelly and boba was a risk because you have two things that kind of can distract from each other. And it's true that the herbal jelly tasted minty, which makes sense because the Masona plant is in the mint family, but I feel like the flavor didn't really feel pronounced in this case. And otherwise the milk was just kind of there and it wasn't really adding that much to it. It was really delicious. I ended up with a lot of boba at the end, which kind of impacts the ratio between topping and milk, I'd say in terms of taste, I probably should have gone with the oolong tea because at least that has a flavor to it, or the oolong, and I think having milk was maybe not as exciting. So I'd give it like a 2.5 if I'm allowed to do decimal points. And for topping though, just because I don't think I usually have herbal jelly that's as fresh as this, I will give it a 3 because there was definitely a lot of it, and it lasted a while. Size was just about perfect. I don't think I usually find myself drinking or wanting more boba than this.
Can we get
so
next to your head for scale? Yeah.
I'll give that a 2. Price, I'm gonna give a 1.5. I take off, maybe I'll give it a 1 point, but I keep the 1 point because I think having warm boba is something really important and that you rarely get anywhere else in the city. And having boba that's not only warm but also tastes fresh and also tastes like something where you can really enjoy the individual tapioca is so underrated and something that a lot of places that sell boba just don't do because they think you're going to focus on the flavor of the drink. And the fact that I really enjoyed this with the liquid just being milk says a lot about the quality of this, which means you can scale up and add any liquid that you want or any tea that you want, and it'd be like a really good experience. So just having this was really good. So I think the price is worth it. I think if you really want to treat yourself, have boba, you might as well get something that's really good quality in terms of the tapioca because that's what boba is. It's not like tea with something to chew on. It's tea with boba that tastes really good. So yeah, I think that rounds out to like...
It's an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
Which feels pretty solid, but I do choose this as the place where I would go if I really wanted to.
There you go. 8.5. Okay, so we're here at Union Square in the holiday market, if you want to... Wow! This was it did exceed my expectations. I have had Xing Tang before at Hudson Yards, at Empire State Building, and in Taiwan, and this was a different experience. So I got the brown sugar boba milk. Period. Not milk tea, because there is no tea in this, and I think that's important for those people to realize. Unlike iMilky, this place actually did a very good job of, I won't say mix well because they didn't exactly mix, but I do think it did do a good job of combining both the milk and the toppings of tapioca in this case. For the toppings, I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 3. This is by far the best tapioca / brown sugar tapioca of any boba I've had so far. Just every single sip, every single bite, the consistency was perfect. It was well made. The brown sugar flavor never left the tapioca. It was never too chewy. It was never too slimy. It was just perfect consistency. 3 out of 3 for the topping. For the drink, it is just straight up milk. If you're lactose intolerant, this drink is not for you. It's just milk. For milk, I guess I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5, and here's why. Normally I'd give it a 1 or a 2, but in this case a 2.5, simply because the milk did not go bad as quick as other drinks did, and it might have to do with the weather. Obviously it is now colder in New York, but the milk remained good for the entire time I was drinking it, and it was longer than usual, and the brown sugar caramelized at the bottom here did mix well once you sucked it up into your mouth, and that was great. And every now and then there were actually particulate pieces of sugar that remained, also gave the milk a very good taste. So I'll give it a 2.5 out of 10. You should eat something beforehand though. If you're just doing this, nothing eaten, could maybe make you upset. But other than that, it was great. Size, this is probably the biggest drink I've had so far as well. I mean, 2 out of 2, mandatory. The price though, and I think this is where me and my friend are gonna disagree the most. $10.88 for a drink? Are you kidding me? No, 0 out of 2. It's ridiculous. That's the worst priced drink I've ever had, period. I don't care if it's worth it or not. The highest range so far we've seen I think is $8, maybe $9. This is closing in on $11. I just cannot give any point to that in any good faith. So take that as you will. So a 2 for the price, 2 for the size, 2.5 for the drink, and then a 3 for the toppings. I believe that's an
7.
0.5.
7.
0.5 out of 10 for the Xing Tang. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's a good drink if you have the cash. Definitely a staple of brown sugar milk tea everywhere. So go try it if you have it.